Well, this was a video I didn't think I was going to make today. As some of you may have heard, Justin Carmical, or also known as JewWario, has passed away today. And it wasn't anything like a disease or a car crash. He actually committed suicide. According to the story, he and his wife were having an argument, and it wasn't anything about the relationship, but not much detail was about it, but according to his wife, he and his wife were just kind of having this little argument, and then Justin went and locked himself in the bathroom with a gun, and his wife was pleading him not to do it. She was telling him that she loves him, his family loves him, his fans love him, and then he just went and shot himself. And it's kind of weird to see this, because even though I never watched any of his videos or anything, I just saw him in the few NC videos and stuff, he seems like a really happy person. It didn't seem like anything was wrong. He just had a happy life, and he enjoyed what he did. And it just didn't make sense on why he did it. It is possible he could have been depressed, because some people do fake their happiness when they're depressed, because they want to make themselves believe they're happy, and make other people believe they're happy. So if he was depressed, it's not clear on what it was yet, because not much has been given out, and according to everyone, he looks like a normal, happy person. So I'm not sure if it was depression or drugs or anything like that, because nothing has been given out yet. But the only thing I can really think of is why? Why did he do it? I mean, his wife loves him, and he knows that. His family loves him, and he knows that. And his fans love him, and he knows that. So why did he do it? And I also think, like, why does anybody commit suicide? Why would they go to that great lengths to do it? I mean, some people do have really bad lives, and I can understand, but suicide is just really big. It's pretty much the last straw. To me, it should never be considered, even when something really bad is happening. And I don't think no one should really ever do it, because it never helps anyone. It doesn't help the person who does it, and it doesn't help the family or friends. It just makes stuff worse. Have this right there. I mean, when a person commits suicide, they're pretty much putting everyone they know also into depression. They're putting their parents into depression, especially their mother, their siblings, their friends, their best friend, their fiance or someone they're married to if they're married, and co-workers and the like. So you're just making matters worse when someone kills himself. And you could just spread it around even more to the point where that person will want to kill himself as well. And it just goes on and on and on. So why would they do that? Why would someone kill themselves if it just leads to that? Because there is so much to live for. I mean, people can accomplish a lot of things in life. And if you commit suicide, you're taking all that away. A person can become a president or anything like that and completely change the world for the better. But if they committed suicide, all of that is gone. And no one can go back in time and prevent that. So, I once had a friend who was once thinking of committing suicide, and I told her, please don't do this. Please don't do this. You have so much to live for. Just don't do it. And in the end, thankfully, she decided not to do it. She had talked about it more times after, but luckily she didn't do it. And I was really happy for that, because she was a pretty good friend in high school, and I don't really talk to her much anymore, but I do still consider her a friend. And anyone else who I'm friends with, if they were thinking of committing suicide, I would plead them not to do it. I would just go and tell them not to, and get more people to tell them not to as well, because there's just so much to live for. I'm one of those people who believes that you're put on this earth for something, and that's not to die. I mean, because I had thought about, had been depressed myself, but never to the lengths where I would commit suicide. I do kind of think like, do these people really like me or not? Because on my last birthday, no one really told me happy birthday, except my parents, my two brothers, and a couple of these parents what am I saying, these people I know from this website I go to. But none of my real friends I met in school said happy birthday. And I couldn't understand why. And I just wondered, do these people like me? Do they really consider me a friend? If I disappear, would they even care? But I kind of thought about it, and I did kind of think like maybe some of them probably wouldn't, but most of them probably would. Because if they found out I died, and that they couldn't really say anything about me before I did, they would probably be pretty sad. Especially if I committed suicide and I would just maybe making matters worse. And I kind of hope that JewWario was able to get help, along with other people who commit suicide, that he was able to get help before he did it. Just see a psychologist or a doctor, or talk to someone before he died. Just like tell someone, I'm really depressed, I feel I'm going to commit suicide. I really wish he just could have told someone and he could have gotten help and go by step to get this thing fixed. But now it's too late and he's gone. And I do think a lot of people should at least get a second chance in life. And JewWario is one of those people. He seems like a nice person, even though I really never watched any of his videos, but he seemed like a nice person that he enjoyed what he did and he liked his fans and everything else. And I do think these people should get a second chance in life just to go and fix anything that they messed up on so they won't commit suicide in the end. Because I think if a lot of people were to tell them that people that they love them and just give as much help as possible, then that person would be less likely to commit suicide. And I kind of wish that JewWario kind of could have gotten that help before he did, but he didn't. And the only thing I can tell that person is, you can either get help and get all the love you can to fix everything, or you could be just a rotting corpse, or something in a little vase. It's their choice, but I hope they can just make the right choice of what I think it is. So all I can really say now is just, I feel really sorry for JewWario and his family and everything. This shouldn't have happened. I kind of wish he just made a different decision, but in the end, he didn't. So, if anyone else is watching this video and thinking committed suicide, I really hope you're thinking twice before you do it. It's something that you should really never consider. And I hope I really got to you in this video, because it should never be considered. All you'll be doing is making things worse. There are people that love you, and they will do anything to help you. And I just hope I got to you in this video. So, rest in peace, JewWario, and you are a great person. Your fans loved you, your family loved you, and we loved you. Thanks for watching.